Well, the final Toronto City Council meeting of the year getting underway today, and two councillors are bringing forward a motion about the delayed and over-budget Eglinton LRT. We're joined live this afternoon by one of those councillors, Mike Cole. He's live down at City Hall for us. Councillor Cole, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Tell me about these documents that you and Councillor Matlow have uncovered and what's in them that's quite shocking to a lot of people.
Well, the documents that came from a whistleblower basically outlines the total failure of Metrolinx in getting the crosstown completed. There's many safety issues. There's issues in terms of water problems. There's platform issues. And then the bottom line is that they say the document states quite clearly, there is no credible plan to complete this project. They have no idea of how to get this crosstown operating.
I mean, that's pretty stunning. I mean, we've been talking for years, of course, Councillor, about the delays on the Eglinton LRT specifically. I mean, we know it's been delayed, it keeps getting extended, and we know there have been budgetary issues. But when you talk about safety issues, water issues, platform issues, how much of that is new? How much of that have we been unaware of, or maybe unaware of the specifics of what's driving these delays?
Well, we know very little about the specifics except through this whistleblower, because Metrolinx has been stonewalling, the media. They've been stonewalling all the residents and local businesses and the city council. They refuse to explain what's gone wrong, and they really can't come up with any answers of when it's going to open. They say that the latest delay, they don't even put an end date in. They say, who knows when, basically.
And I mean, that is awful news for anybody up in that area or trying to get through that area. As you well know, I know you represent that area. And I mean, it's frankly quite dreadful trying to get through that part of town here. I also understand that the documents that have been leaked to you, Councillor, suggest that it's $1 billion over budget. Is that correct?
Well, that's the latest calculation. But the $1 billion is a heck of a lot of money. But remember, this project started off at $5.6 billion. With a B, and then now it's up to 12.8 billion. So the 1 billion cost overrun is the latest bump up in price. So it just is a huge money pit, to say the least.
And what does it say to you that you can't really get straight answers from Metrolinx about kind of what the heck is going on? Because I mean, we're talking about, like you said, now we're talking really effectively $7 or $8 billion over budget, no effective timeline here, and no real answers.
Yeah, it just shows that Metrolinx has lost control, and we need to have an independent investigation and inquiry and to find out what has gone wrong and bring in someone from the outside that has some solutions so we can get this darn thing done. Metrolinx is unable to do that at this point.
And what's the appetite for that amongst your other fellow councillors? I'm sure you and Councillor Matlow want to see that inquiry, but what's the reaction from the rest of council or even the mayor?
I think the mayor and all councillors are really beside themselves in seeing what's gone wrong with this project. So I think most of them are supportive of trying to get some answers, and they know this is costing all kinds of money that could be well spent somewhere else, and it's causing traffic and construction hell in the middle of Toronto. Yeah. And remember, this is Nick, this has gone on for 11 long years.
And can you, I know your motion is being brought tomorrow. Can you give us a sort of sense of what the motion is going to be specifically asking for at council tomorrow?
Well, first of all, it asks for an independent third-party inquiry or investigation. And it also asks for Metrolinx to compensate the abutting neighborhoods north and south of Eglinton for their hell that they've gone through because they can't get out of their driveways, they can't get up their streets. And then it also wants compensation to be considered for the small businesses. We've had over 120 businesses at least that have closed. And we also want a free Eglinton bus paid for by Metrolinx until they finally open this line to give some relief to the residents and to get some local shoppers on Eglinton with a free bus ride.
Yeah, we've certainly covered the issues and the situations with closures and businesses struggling indeed. Councillor Cole, thanks for joining us this afternoon. The motion goes tomorrow. I'm sure we'll get some more details then, but thanks for the time this afternoon here on Live at Noon.
And thank you for the interest, Nick.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.